Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming. If you haven't seen this game before, it is a auto battling roguelike, but it's very good. I've got almost 200 videos in the game already in early access, but they've recently added this new gauntlet mode. So, no idea what we're in for here. Oh my god, what is this? Entrance hall, court jester, battle start, double the player's base attack, armor, and speed. Battle start, if you have more than speed than the enemy, gain 10 health. Okay, so we can't go on any of these tiles. We are just going forward. And we get a lush chest. Okay. Iron block shield. Battle start, gain 2 freeze, 8 armor. Freeze, your current attack is halved as long as you have freeze stacks. Remove 1 at the end of turn. Corroded bone. Battle start, the enemy loses 50% of their health and gains that much armor. Sure. Twisted root. Exposed, gain 1 regen for each equipped wood item. Bramble vest. The first time each turn you gain thorns, restore that much health. Oh, we've really got to commit to a build here, don't we? I'm going to try this twisted root for some regen. And we want to find wood items. Our stick is wood if we don't find a better weapon down the line. Sinful mirror. Wounded, remove all your purity. Salt crusted crown. Battle start, gain 1 riptide and 8 max HP. That seems pretty neutrally good. When you gain a status effect, gain 1 additional stack. Swift strike bowlers. Turn start, steal 1 speed from opponent to gain 1 additional strike. I'll take that. Lush chest. Boots the hero for 2 speed. Leather belt. If your base armor is 0, double this item's max health gain. Redwood roast is wood. Me this then. And now we have a decision to make. Press shift to enter map mode. In this mode, you can hover over events in the map. Once unlocked, waypoints allow you to fast travel. Yeah, I did. Oh, okay. Right, so this is going to be the jester. So we can either do fight, campfire, fight, common weapon pile, and a blade oil. Or fight, grave, and then an eternal campfire. How do these fights look? Well, the player has armor. Bear temporarily gains 3 attack. We have no armor. First turn, snake applies 2 poison. We'll get through that pretty quick. Exposed, the frog gains 1. I think we could do the south path here. Okay, I should turn off. So if you have control set, it auto skips the fight, but since we're here for new times, we'll jump in. So, this is me and my gear, this is the enemy in their stats. Snake level 1, first turn, snake applies 2 poison on hit. So, we can tick through the turns individually. So, they got more speed than me, so they're going to hit me. They do 1 damage, and give me 2 poison. I take the 2 poison damage, it ticks down to 1. They lose 1 speed, I gain an extra attack. We hit them twice. We are victorious. Oh, okay. This is exposed, and exposed doesn't proc unless we have some armor that is then lost. So that could be a problem. How about this frog? Exposed gains 1 armor. I don't think we are going to be able to defeat this guy. There's no speed to steal to get our additional attack in. They're going to take out our health before we can take out their armor and their remaining health. Damn. Scuppered by a frog. Alright, back to the top. Starting with a very, very different layout here. Interesting. Court jester again, but battle start, gain armor equal to your opponent's armor. So they're going to take whatever armor we have. Frozen Ice Blade. Battle start, gain 3 freeze, so our attack will be 3 instead of 6, which is not bad. Marble Mirror. Gain armor equal to your opponent's armor. Pretty good. Turn start, gain 2 armor, lose 1 health. I'm just going to take this giant weapon, and we'll go from there. Battle start, gain 3 regen. While the player has armor, they get 3 extra attack. Well, we're not going to have armor, so take on the bear. So our attack goes down to 3. But we crush them. We get 1 gold. 2 speed. 3 health and 1 speed. Wounded, gain 10 armor and stun yourself for 2 turns. If you have 0 base armor, get 6 max HP. Me a leather glove. And then we have to decide top or bottom. A single frog to fight doesn't seem bad. This is just a common bag, a common weapon pile, a forge, and 2 gold piles. Let's take the top path and get through this frog with relative ease. And then give your weapon an edge. Every 3 strikes, give the enemy 1 Riptide. Riptide, at end of turn, remove 1 Riptide and take 5 damage. Or battle start, gain 1 additional strike. I'll take the extra strike, thanks. We get 3 gold there, 3 gold there. And a campfire, we can sleep and get our 10 HP back. So we're up to our 13. And here is the jester. Alright, court jester. So they double our attack. Then our attack is halved because of the freeze. We get 2 attacks for 6. And we get through the court jester. Now, new floor. I guess we're looking at stones and picks rather than the spades and suits and stuff. Ironstone Jailer permanently destroys the player's first item. Gross. 5 armor, 1 acid, spend 1 acid to gain 2 attacks. So they're going to be kind of strong. Cherry Bomb, battle start, deal 1 damage 2 times. Battle start, give the enemy 1 freeze. Battle start, exposed and wounded, decrease a random status effect by 1. That will help decrease our freeze. Tiny Mushroom, battle start, gain 3 poison and 1 attack. Give me this Clear Spring Watermelon then. And these golems are not useful to me because a golem takes 2 like items and makes a better version of them. So I guess we're taking the top path for 3 items and a golem at the end. Another Tiny Mushroom. Squire's Armor upgrades after you defeat the next boss, if not in your pouch. Battle start, give the enemy 1 acid. Battle start, deal 1 damage 2 times. This guy's got a lot of armor, so giving him some additional acid would be nice. But I think I'm going to take the Squire's Armor, because then we can hopefully level that up, because we're still fairly early into this gauntlet. Very nice. Shield of the Hero. Swift Strike Belt. Take 3 damage, gain 1 additional strike. I love it, but we don't have the health to kind of cooperate with that right now. Wounded. Give the enemy 3 freeze. Wounded happens when we hit 50% of our max HP. Or we could take another Clear Spring Watermelon here and then combine them at the Golem in a moment. So that'll be nice. Frostbite Cloak. The effect of freeze is doubled. Well, I don't want to do that. Whenever you restore health, give the enemy 1 poison. Gain 2 thorns for each armor removed by the enemy's first strike. Whenever you restore 5 or more health, deal 5 damage. I guess it's going to be this. Then we can combine those. And we have a golden Clear Spring Watermelon. Battle start, exposed and wounded, decrease a random status effect by 2. So that'll get rid of our freeze much faster. What thing do I want to be in this first slot is a great question. Take my health. Well, we can do this fight without issue first. Very nice. How fast is this guy? 2. We're never going to be faster. Gain 2 thorns for each armor removed by the enemy's first strike. We do have armor, which is nice. I guess as we are is fine. So our first item has been destroyed. And we're hitting for 6, which is lovely. Oh, but they're going to hit for 4 and kill us. God! This is not easy, is it? Ironstone Greatsword. 4 attack, -2 speed. Brittlebark bow. After 3 strikes, lose 2 attack. Redwood rod. 4/2. I'm just going to take this giant stick. Transform an item into another item with the same rarity. Fine. On hit, restore 1 health. Okay, we might be able to work with that. I'd like an oil. There is one down here, an oil and an edge. We'll see if we can make that work. Can we kill this bear? They're hitting for 1. We're healing for 1 after every hit, so we can definitely kill the bear. Exposed, gain 3 armor. Start with 2 armor, minus 2 speed. Wounded, gain 10 armor. Stun yourself for 2 turns. Gain 3 gold at the start of every day. Wounded, restore 4 health. Give me that. Another petrifying flask. Battle start, deal 1 damage 2 times. Holy shield, minus 1 attack. 6 armor, minus 1 speed. Exposed, restore 3 health. Guess it's going to be that. Try and kill this spider. Good. Right, I want the attack on this, I think, because our attack stat is very poor. And an edge. Double your attack. On hit, gain 1 stun. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. Do we think we could... Petrifying Edge? I think it's going to be very difficult, but I think it's also possibly more interesting. So we're hitting for 8. And then we get stunned. But if we can get 1 more attack off, we're all good. Now, obviously, our attack is not going to be doubled against all the other bosses, but here we are. No, I don't want to use the fairy right now. Maybe we take these items and then come back to the fairy if it seems poignant. Battle start, restore 5 health, gain 1 freeze. Battle start, gain 3 thorns. Shield of the hero, 3 armor. Wounded, give the enemy 3 freeze. Permanently destroys the player's first item. Enemy strikes deal 2 damage less while you have armor. That's going to be really annoying. While you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. Horrible. Let's try and reduce their attack. They have minus 1 speed, so we don't really need the speed. Give me the armor then. We can't go around and do... Oh. Left just doesn't work. Okay, I saw that this grayed out you can't go around and take an extra thing, but we can't even go back to the fairy. That's good knowledge. Now these are witches' bargaining tents, but we only have 3 gold, which does not seem great to me. What is that? A theme box. I want to see a theme box. Can't strike. Turn start, deal 1 damage. Increase damage by 2 for each tome equipped. Battle start, give yourself and the enemy 5 freeze each. That's good for us, because if they're hitting us for 1, we can then hit them back. We can try and haggle this down to 3 coins. No deal. Gain 3 max HP for each equipped wooden item. Battle start, gain 15 max health. Can we get it down to 3? We can. If our max health goes up, we immediately go under half, which means we should do the frostbite for the wounded and the vampiric wine, although the vampiric wine is going to get destroyed. And then a theme box. It's all wooden stuff. Battle start, if your health is full, gain 1 thorn whenever the enemy strikes you the rest of battle. 5 max HP. I'm going to take this and I'm going to dump that in my first slot that I don't care about as much. Take the heal. And then try this again. So our max HP, it goes up. We get health from that. Oh my god. I don't know, why did I think I was getting 5 freeze? I don't know why I thought we had 5 freeze, but I guess not. Are we going to be able to kill them fast enough? It doesn't look like it, although their attack is about to go down, isn't it? Nope, we got wrecked. God, this is not easy. Every 4th turn, stun yourself for 1 turn and gain 3 regen. On hit, gain 2 armor. That's nice. Wounded, stun the enemy for 1 turn. Symphony. Give me that. Who's safer of these? We don't have any armor, so they're attacking for 1. Give the player 4 acid. We're going to get armor, aren't we? Let's do this. Good. Shield of the Hero, Frostbite Trap, Spiny Chestnut, Clear Spring Feather. Let's try and get some more armor going. I don't need a weapon as badly right now, so we'll take the top path. Absolutely nuke that snake. On hit, restore 1 health. On hit, deal 1 damage. Ooh, big decision. I'm going to take the damage. Get money, get money. We don't heal here just because we were at max HP when we got here. Destroy them. Bargaining hut. We do have a lot of money. While you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. Well, we are going to have armor because we're going to get it when we hit stuff. And we have an item that gives us armor. So I will take those. I should have haggled perhaps. Cash, cash, cash. Is there a shop ahead? There's no shop up here, so I'm not going to take all that money. Maybe I'll regret it. Battle start. Give the enemy 1 stun for each equipped stone item. This is stone, and this is stone. So I think we're on to a winner. So they get 3 stun. They can't attack back while they have all that stun. That's going to go very nicely for us. It also gives us time to build up our shield from our weapon. We're at full health, so we don't need the fire. So we can take these bargaining tents. I do need something to sacrifice if I want to keep the shield of the hero. The enemy's first strike deals double damage. Afterwards, they gain 5 freeze. First time the enemy becomes wounded, trigger all of your wounded items. I don't think I want either of those right now. That'll start. The enemy loses 50% of their health and gains that much armor. Turn start. If you have armor, gain 2 additional armor. Oh, I don't want to give them more armor then. Whenever you lose speed, give the enemy 1 Riptide. I don't have any way of getting Riptide. Oh, yeah, I don't lose speed, I just have negative speed. I don't want to spend my money on either of those either, unfortunately. Right, they took our lemon, as expected. So they're getting 3 armor a turn. We're hitting for 4. 5, because we have 1 extra damage. Thank goodness for the Ironstone Sandals, otherwise we might not have been able to get through this guy's infinite armor loop. 7 down to 3, down to 2, 2 up to 5. Okay, we finally got the Ironstone Jailer. Carnivorous Garden. Bloodthirsty Thornmoor. Battle start. For each missing health the player has, Bloodthirsty Thornmoor takes 2 damage. That's super interesting. So I want to come into this fight really wounded. First turn, restore 1 health for each damage dealt by your strikes. Battle start. Take 3 damage, gain 1 additional strike. So I want to come in with like minus 15 health, but we don't have that much right now. Who are you? Shepherd. Oh, you upgrade my leather pouch, which does not matter to me right now. What are these? Iron gates. What? Alright, well, we've got some options. We're at full health, so give me 2 items. Nothing stone here. Our speed is already in the toilet, so I could take a shield of the hero, and then if we come to golem, we can combine those later. Every 3 strikes gain 1 attack is quite nice. Right. So I want a woodcutter. A woodcutter takes 2 random items and gives you a random item of a higher rarity, which I don't think I want because I like all the stuff I have right now. So I'm going to take this path. Oh! I will take another muscle potion. Battle start, restore 1 health for each speed you have. No. No. Restore 5 health, gain 1 freeze. Boots of the hero. Just give me the boots of the hero. Do I want to randomly reroll one of these? Not terribly. Decrease a random status effect by 1 and give it to the enemy. Leather vest. Loose change. Spiny chestnut. I think I'm alright. Holy shield. Pure Lake helmet. Swift strike belt. I do like the swift strike belt. This is every 3 strikes. I'm going to take the swift strike belt and I'm going to put it in my backpack here. And then here I can combine 2 like items. Let's do these. I can do both. Amazing. Then I can put my swift strike item back in. That will take our armor rather than our health. I don't know what these gates are about though. Sacrifice an item to pass. You bastards. Okay. Well, I don't need the shoes because we're already on terrible, terrible speed. And do I give up the... No, I want the additional strike quite badly. So we still have all of our health, so they're not going to take any extra damage. But they are stunned. And our attack now is going to keep growing, which is going to get us through this fight quite comfortably, I hope. Yep, good, okay. We have a run. Arcane Golem, exposed. Decrease all countdowns by 2. Countdown 4, gain 20 armor. Countdown 6, stun the enemy for 3 turns. Countdown 8, restore 3 health on hit for the rest of battle. Gain attack every 3 strikes. That's horrible. Interesting that I could give up 2 items to take 4 books. But I'm not doing that, clearly. Gain 1 speed every other turn. 1 attack for -1 speed. Restore 1 health every other turn. Let's do this. And then... Earring box. Every 3 turns, trigger all your earrings 2 times. Interesting, but we don't really have a lot of earrings. I don't think we're going to get a bunch anytime soon. Deal 1 damage every other turn. Money, money. Attack and armor, because we do not care about speed. Onto this guy. I don't think the order of your items in your inventory does matter, but I don't think right now anything that we have cares about our order of operations here, so not too much to worry about. Right, it's really just going to be a war of attrition here. Once their countdowns are done, they won't reset, which is good. Right, they are going to go down by 2 because we exposed them. So they get 20 armor. They can only be exposed once. They can't be exposed multiple times. We're going to have to get through 3 turns of stun, which is horrible. And we don't have any armor anymore. We're going to lose it faster than we gain it back, so our attack is impacted by that. And unfortunately, their 4 is going to wreck us faster than our 10 is going to wreck them, I think. Yeah, just 2 attacks in it. Damn, that's tough. Alright, that is a very intriguing game mode. It's going to be interesting to see how quickly we can build and prioritize any strategy on any given turn. But now, thank you ever so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more of this game mode in the comments down below. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!